The Nightside Project. Finish the day happy with Ethan Millard and Alex Kirry on KSL News Radio.
This is the Nightside Project. I'm Ethan Millard here with Alex Kirry. Thanks so much for grabbing this episode. We hope we help you finish your commute and your day happy. Now, here is what we have coming up to help you do just that. We've got an awesome Zen headline. AJ Party teed it up for us. We're going to tell you the strange thing that happened to a British man walking to a London pub.
Did you say AJ Tea Party?
AJ Party.
AJ Tea Partied us.
AJ Party would submit a Zen headline about a pub, wouldn't he? So here's the deal, though.
What are you trying? Are you calling him out for being an alcoholic?
Well, he's got Party in his Twitter name.
Oh, okay.
So no, I don't know the man from Adam.
Yeah, that's why I was like,
I'm making
wow.
a few assumptions.
He just cried himself back into his pint of beer right there, I guess.
Well, he's the one labeling himself literally with the word party. So, I'm just going off of that. But first, Alex, yesterday we had a very, very interesting conversation about the Sourtoe Cocktail Club.
No, it was not interesting.
Up in California.
It was disgusting. No,
if
not
you
in
missed
California.
it, I mean up in Canada, pardon me, thank you, in Yukon, Canada. And if you missed it, here's the situation. So there is this bar that has a real human toe, totally dried out and mummified. They keep it in alcohol, and you can order a shot with the toe inside of it. And the only rule is you drink the whole thing, and the toe has to touch your mouth. And it's a real human toe. They've gone through several of them. We went through all the gory details.
It's so gross. The one guy. So I love how they're like, well, they're on their ninth toe. It was consumed on accident. One man drank it on accident a few years ago, and then another guy did it on purpose.
I'm going to show you a photo.
Then one guy made
a recent photo.
Okay.
Of the toe. So here's a recent photo of the toe in a glass, and it is obviously human toe sitting in there, totally severed.
So gross.
It's not like a man holds his toe in there.
It's a clear spirit. So I'm thinking.
I think that glass is empty.
Gin.
I think that glass is empty.
It's got stuff in it. You want to keep it in. You never want to just keep it out in the.
I think it was just finished.
Okay.
I think someone just drank it.
I get
think
it.
The glass is empty. All right, but that's a photo. You can clearly see it is an obviously human toe. And I just want to let everyone know
how is the toenail not falling off?
The Sourdough Saloon is reporting that someone has stolen the toe.
Again?
This was actually, no kidding, last week. We didn't know about this yesterday. So this is kind of breaking news after the fact. But someone has stolen the toe. A man came in, asked to do the challenge, and took off with the toe. The owners of the Sourdough Saloon are extremely upset.
Yeah, because you can't.
Here's the deal, though.
Although they seem to have acquired toes pretty easily.
They're offering a reward to get it back for information, and of course they're gonna fine the man because they've got a fine for
$2,500 if you try to take it. Yeah,
$2,500 for tampering with the toe. So if you swallow it, which some have,
how would you accidentally swallow a giant toe? Okay, I'm gonna say something.
I'm not trying to explain.
Do you want me to take my shoes off right now? Okay, here, I'll show you. So first of all, I wear a size 14 shoe.
Let's see.
Okay.
Let's see. I don't know if your toe would even fit in a shot glass.
That's what I'm saying. Imagine I've got a large foot and I've got a large toe.
Ladies and gentlemen, the latest submission. We should send this to. So you've got a large toe.
Look at these pasty white
legs,
okay?
Hold on. We need something to measure it against. Here's a pen. Hold this pen up. Josh, hold that pen up close to his toe.
Do I have to?
Oh my gosh.
Look how big that toe is.
Oh my goodness. Alex, that's the toe they need.
Josh, it's the hero toe that they need.
I'm going to nominate Josh for an Above and Beyond award
for holding the pen near my foot. You guys are gross.
Well, that's the toe that they need. Number one, it'd be difficult to steal and impossible to swallow.
SMH, bro. Shaking my head.
Okay, let's say the
SMT,
Dawson,
shaking my toe.
Let's say the Sourdough Saloon comes to you and they say, Alex, your toe's the one we want for the Sourdough Challenge.
What would it cost me?
What would it cost? What do you want? Name your price.
Well, I've heard that a big toe, especially my big toe. I mean, hold on.
What? How much is an American's amputated toe on the black market in China? That's the real thing.
Oh, aphrodisiac. American toe.
My understanding is someone somewhere is going to grind the dried toe,
and say that they're going to try to pass it off as a rhino
shave
horn.
It off in a
They'll be like, this rhino horn. All right, listen. I'm trying to think what my price would be. It'd have to be $1 million.
$1 million?
Yeah.
All right.
It would have to be $1 million. I would, because I'm a 258-pound dude, okay? Mm-hmm. At 6'2.5", 6'3".
Without your toe.
Without your
fall
toe.
Over forward.
Well, no, I mean, my big toe, you saw, and against the smaller toes too, especially, I need that toe.
You need all of them.
I need that big one, especially because it's like sometimes it's like, whoa, here we go. Every footstep is a gift.
Yeah, no,
so I think
totally get that.
But you can get, I figure with $10,000 or so, I could get a prosthetic or whatever. Why don't they just get
prosthetic toes?
I have no clue actually, but really, I would just need to affix like a stump onto the front of it. It's really just a balancing act. And if my kids were like, Dad, how come you walk so weird? My dad walks with a cane. Why? Because he loves us. Our college fund is funded by his big toe in a glass of booze.
Well, when you take the Sourtoe Cocktail Challenge, they give you a certificate, and perhaps what we could expect from a bizarre crime involving alcohol, the man who stole the toe actually left his certificate behind that has his name on it.
Oh.
So police are investigating.
So he won the challenge. He didn't give his real name. He knew he was going to take the toe.
Yeah, who knows? But Alex, I will say this. On Twitter, we have a correspondent on Twitter. Very good person. We've never met them, but they operate a Twitter account called Nightside Haiku, and they draft haiku poems about our different episodes. And he was so moved by the Sourtoe Challenge that he actually did a limerick
instead of the usual 575 metered
That's
haiku.
Right. So here it is from Nightside Haiku on Twitter. There once was a man lost a toe. It was sent to Saloon Sourdough, where the toe was soon swallowed, but then more toes followed, and into the booze they did go.
Wow, that's actually fantastic.
It's great. So when we come back, we're going to have that great Zen headline. A weird thing happened on the way to the pub. I'll tell you about Simon Smith and why he's in our Zen headlines.